theorem. Now let us discuss reciprocity theorem. Reciprocity theorem. Reciprocity theorem. Yes, this theorem easily applicable for the classroom. Yes, how in the sense this theorem is valid when the network contains single source. Whereas in the case of superposition theorem, we can apply the superposition theorem. So when the network contains two or more number of sources. But here it can be applicable only for a single source. Therefore, this theorem is also called as classroom theorem. Classroom theorem in the sense only one teacher, many students are there, or one source, many loads are there. In such case, we apply the reciprocity theorem. Yes, how in the sense, just I will give one example. For example, this is one classroom, and here we have the dais. The teacher is there, and the teacher is delivering the lecture, and the teacher have one student, so who is sitting in the last bench. I think you know what is the scenario of the last bench student. So the teacher observed many times the last bench student, and as this last bench student is not following the class, the teacher asked the student so to sit in the first row. But this student has given the condition. What is the condition? In the sense, okay teacher, I will sit in the first bench, but the scenario has to be like this. Yes, what is that in the sense? Yes, what is this meaning? The teacher has to deliver the lecture from here, and the student will go to the first bench. Then what is the change in response of the student? Is there any change? There is no change. So this is the reciprocity theorem. That means even the source, that is source, and load, both are interchanged like this. There is no change in the response. For example, this is one network, and here I have the voltage source. Let us be considered. Here we have the load. The load is, let it be I1. This is V. According to reciprocity theorem, even if you interchange these two, that means let it be this is 1 dash, 2 dash, and if I interchange like this is 1 dash, that is load came here, let the current is I2, V 2 dash, and here according to reciprocity theorem he says that so there is no change in I1 and I2. That means I1 is equal to I2. Or you can also say the ratio of voltage to the current, that is V by I1 is equal to V by I2. Or what you say in the sense, the transfer impedance from source to load is equal to transfer impedance from load to source. Transfer impedance from source to load is equal to transfer impedance from load to source. These two are equal. So hence how you state the reciprocity theorem in the sense? Yes, here also in any linear bilateral homogeneous two-terminal network which contains single source, yes, there is no change in the response, even source and load are interchanged. This is the statement. in any linear bilateral homogeneous two-terminal network which contains single source, there is no change in response even source and load are interchanged. This is the statement of the reciprocity theorem. So now let us solve one problem regarding to this one. Yeah, this is one simple network. T network I am taking. Let it be, this is 12 volts and here it is 1 ohm. This is 3 ohms and here it is 9. So I am working on, that is I want to find the current here. The same thing I want to check when these two are interchanged. So first case, let it be, this is node voltage V1, then let it be, this is I1, I2. Yes, if you apply the KCL at the node 1, what is the equation? I1 is equal to I2 plus I3, I. Now what is I1? I1 in the sense, it is like this. Ground, 12 volts, 1 ohm, node voltage is V1, the current is flowing in this fashion. This is I1. So hence I1 is equal to initial voltage, that is higher voltage minus lower voltage divided by resistor. 12 minus V1 by 1. This is 12 minus V1. Now what is I2? I2 is like this. This is node voltage V1, here it is ground, 3 ohms. I2. I2 is equal to V1 by 3. Similarly, I, our required current, node 1, V1, current is I is equal to V1 by 9. Therefore, if you observe the equation for I, see, just if we find the value of V1, then it is sufficient for the value of I. So now let us substitute all these values in this equation. Then I1, it is 12 minus V1 is equal to I2 V1 by 3 plus V1 by 9. This means if you rearrange this equation, 12 is equal to, if you common the V1 here, 1 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 9, or 12 is equal to V1 into 9 is LCM, 9 plus 3 plus 1. This implies 12 is equal to V1 into 13. By 9. So hence V1 is equal to 12 into 9 by 13. So hence what is I? I is equal to V1 by 9. So now I substitute this equation. So therefore I is equal to 12 by 13 amperes. 12 by 13 amperes. So now let us see. So that means these two are interchanged. Yes, when these two are interchanged, so here you have I. This is 12 volts. Let it be 9 ohms, 3 ohms, 1 ohm. So here I want to find out the value of I. Let it be, this is I1 and here it is I. Now if you apply the KCL, the equation here at this node, let it be node is 1, voltage is V1. So KCL, if you apply the KCL, incoming currents is equal to outgoing currents. I1 is equal to I2 plus I. Now what is I1? The same procedure I am applying here. I1 is equal to 12 minus V1 by 9. is equal to I2. I2 is V1 by 3 because this is ground. And I is V1 by 1. So hence 12 by 9 is equal to, we common the V1, 1 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 9. The same thing we got. This is equal to V1 into 13 by 9. So hence this 9 get cancelled. V1 here is 12 by 13 volts. But what is I? I here is V1 by this resistor. I, let it be, this is I dash. I dash is equal to V1 by 1. This is also 12 by 13 amperes. Now what? Just you observe this. Here you have 13 by 12 by 13. Here also 12 by 13. That means even the source and load are interchanged. There is no change in the response. So this is the reciprocity theorem. Okay. Hope you got this. You got some idea regarding to this reciprocity theorem. Thank you for watching this. If you have any doubts, just you mail me. That is iljbakhtsingh@gmail.com. And don't forget to subscribe this channel for more videos. Thank you.